Hey, real dealers, how are you doing today? This is Charles Blair, the Mad Scientist, and I will be getting started probably in about a couple minutes. So definitely hang in there. I got a lot that I want to share with you, especially how you can get your hands on yours truly new masterpiece. It's the 2020 Rolodex of virtual assistants and outsourcers. Now, I'm going to be giving this to you guys. I'm going to tell you how you can get it. There's no strings. You don't have to pay for it. All you have to do is just hang in there for a minute, get a couple more people on the line, and we'll get this bad boy started. But first and foremost, I want to know who is watching right now. I know we're streaming right now on YouTube. We're also streaming on Periscope. We're streaming on Facebook. So in the comments section, put in there exactly who you are, where you're coming from. Are you off from work? Are you at work? How are you going to eat the desk? I want to know where you coming from right now. I hope you guys are having a fantastic Martin Luther King holiday. I have a lot that I want to share with you. So definitely tag somebody, ping somebody, contact anybody else that you think will benefit from my actual presentation, which actually is not really a presentation. I'm just going to show you guys how you can get your hands on the book. So I don't want to call it a presentation. Baron, what's up, my brother? James, thank you for being on the broadcast. Greg, thank you for being on the broadcast. Mike, thank you for being on the broadcast. I appreciate. Javante, thank you for being on this broadcast. I know it was short notice. I just decided to stream it live probably about an hour and a half ago because I was so excited because I finally got this book finished. Now, it's a resource guide. You know we do this almost every year, and this one will knock your socks off. So we'll be getting started in about a minute, 60 seconds. So definitely leave your comment. Let me know who you are, where you're coming from, what part of town you're in. DeAndre, what's up, my brother? Who else is out there? I want to hear from you right now. If I don't get at least 5, 6, 7 more comments, I'm not going to go forward. So I implore you to leave your comment right there. Let me know who you are, where you're tuning in from. I want to hear from you right now. James, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Absolutely, Greg. Absolutely. Yeah, I'm always hype. Absolutely. Thank you. Bay Area. Steve from CA, Fresno, California. Walter from the East Side, Alameda. East Side. John McNulty, how you doing, my friend? How that podio coming along? I hope everything is doing good. Troy, thank you. Virginia Beach in the house. Tony Green, what's up, my brother? How are you guys doing? Are you guys out there hustling out there? Are you handling your grind right now? I want to know, are you rising to the top? You have to be out there handling your business. Are you taking care of business out there? John, everything's working great. Virginia Beach, thank you, thank you. Oceanfront, okay. Now, I love oceanfronts. You got to extend an invitation once COVID is over, my friend. My wife and I will travel. We got our trunks. We can't swim, but we got our trunks. Thank you, everybody, for tuning in. Now, in Baltimore today, it was a crispy 40 degrees. Now, unfortunately, my beautiful wife isn't in right now. And I know a lot of you didn't come to see my ugly face. A lot of you come to see my beautiful wife. So she's not here right now, but that's okay. I still got some good information for you, especially when it comes to my 2021 Rolodex. I don't think you're going to be disappointed because, as I mentioned earlier, I'm going to give this puppy to you for free 99. Now, I have a question for you. How many of you out there are currently working with virtual assistants or outsourcers in your business? Give me a hands up. Let me know how many of you out there are actually working with virtual assistants, outsourcers in your business right now. Okay, James, got you. Mike says not right now. Awesome, thank you. John says yes, working with virtual assistants. Art, absolutely. Walter, not yet. Worked with VA. DeAndre, getting an admin VA. Next, nice, admin VA, excellent. Someone on Facebook says they're working with their main VA. Okay, that's cool. So it sounds like almost most of you, if not all of you, are already currently working with a VA. That's good. Now I'm going to tell you, 7-8 years ago, when my company and I started working with VAs, that was unheard of. I mean, hardly any real estate investors at the time was using and implementing a VA in their business. So I've had a lot of opportunity to custom the process that we have in place to make sure that we bring top-notch VAs and outsourcers in our business. Steve, I disagree with you, my friend. Steve says he can't afford one. Steve, some of these VAs that I've gotten for you guys in my actual 2020 Rolodex, if you can afford $2 to $3 an hour, you can afford a VA. I'm going to tell you that right now. Some of the VAs we've hired, the actual salary has been little as $2 to $3 an hour for general work. Thank you, Steve. I appreciate it, man. Now, there's a lot that you have to understand in regards to working with virtual assistants. One of the key points is that your process has to be already somewhat developed. In other words, you have to know what you want done, but most importantly, how it's supposed to be done when it's done right. The last thing, I'm going to say this again, the last thing that anyone will want to do is to give a task to a VA that you have no idea how that task is done. I'm going to tell you, that's the last thing you want to do. Now, as an added bonus, before we go into how you can get my 2020 Rolodex, if you'd like a copy of probably the biggest profit-pulling post we've ever written on how to hire that VA, if you want a copy of the post that we use to bring in And I'm going to go specifically. If you're looking for cold callers, if you want a top-notch cold caller for your business, and you want to know how to bring that person in, and you want a copy of the post that we use to actually bring in rock star cold callers, just leave a comment. Tell me, hey Charles, I want a copy of your VA post. Just leave a comment. You ain't got to do anything else. Just leave a comment. And I'm going to give you a copy of our VA post that we use to hire cold callers. And this has saved us so much time and money because of the specific wording that's in that actual post. Steve, I got you covered. I'm going to make sure you get it, my friend. Thank you, thank you, thank you. You will be getting your hands on it. So let's go back to what I was saying. If you don't know how a job is done, then there's no way you're going to be able to outsource that work. Now, I didn't say that you have to do the work. I didn't say that at all. And I didn't say that you have to be an expert at doing the work. But if you have no idea of how that work should be done when it's correct, then you shouldn't be hiring a virtual assistant, or you shouldn't be outsourcing something. Because the problem is that if you can't determine the right way it should be done, then you are going to be easily taken for a ride. Someone will easily be able to take advantage of you. You'll wind up having someone overcharge you, or someone saying that they did the work right when in reality it wasn't done right. Another key point to working with VAs: always set the actual price beforehand. Never go into a situation where you're still negotiating the price after the person started the job. Always determine that price beforehand. And remember, everything is negotiable. So keeping that in mind, you will stay safe. Earl, thank you, my friend, for being on the broadcast. Another thing I want you guys to keep in mind is that virtual assistants doesn't necessarily have to be out of the country. We have some VAs that is from the United States, and it's not costing us an arm and a leg, and we're getting the quality work that we would want from someone who would be out of country. So it doesn't necessarily mean that you have to suffer in quality or suffer with high prices if you use somebody in the States, because there are lots of tasks that you can have someone in the States do that's going to be comparable to price points that you get overseas. Now, will it be exactly the same price points? No. Because I know for a fact, like I said, we hired individuals from the Philippines for $2, $3, $4 an hour. And it's very hard to find somebody in the States that will take a task or a job paying that little. But everything is relevant. There's two different types of virtual assistants or outsourcers. Now, when I say the word virtual assistants, I'm actually interchanging both of the words. Virtual assistant is an outsourcer. Outsourcer is a virtual assistant. So the two things you have to keep in mind: you have what you call general assistants, and you have what I like to call rockstar virtual assistants. A general virtual assistant is someone who has some knowledge of a task, but they require more training in order to do that task the right way. A rockstar virtual assistant is someone that has lots of experience. And I'm talking about a year, 2 years, 3 years, 5 years experience on a specific task. That's a rockstar virtual assistant. The other things you want to keep in mind when you're working and looking for virtual assistants, especially if you're using a virtual assistant service or freelance service like Fiverr or Upwork or Get a Freelancer, you want to look at ratings, because that's so very important. The ratings that the person have. In other words, is they a 4-star, a 5-star, a 3-star, a 2-star, and so on. I only work with 4.5 to 5-star virtual assistants. That virtual assistant must have detailed reviews. I'm not talking about one review. I'm talking about 100, 200, 350 reviews. Ratings of 4.5 or better. And last but not least, they must have recent activity. I don't want somebody that their last task they performed was 6 months ago. I'm talking about in the last 30 days. So those are 3 things that you should always keep in mind when interviewing a virtual assistant to do the business or do work in your business. There's so many different tasks that you could have that virtual assistant do. As a matter of fact, if you would like a copy, and I did an actual e-report that broke down 100 plus tasks that you could have your virtual assistants do. If you would like a free copy of that e-report that I did, just leave a comment. Leave a comment. Charles, I want your e-report too. I want everything you're going to give away today. I want it, I want it, I want it. So if you want a free copy of that e-report that gives you 100 plus tasks that you could have virtual assistants do in your business, leave a comment. Now, getting back to the topic. It can be a challenge. If it was easy, you heard the saying, everybody would be doing it. Which tells you something right there. It's not easy, but it's profitable. As a matter of fact, there is a strategy out there that's called arbitraging virtual assistants. And the way that strategy works, let's say you are someone out there that's looking for multiple profit centers. You could actually start marketing a service that you don't do or perform and then outsource that service to a virtual assistant to do and make a profit. Like flipping houses, you could flip services. It's called arbitraging VAs. So that's another profit center that you could create for your business. Because I'm a firm believer that you should have multiple profit centers. I mean, you should make money when you sleep. You should make money when you wake up. You should make money when you go on vacation. You should have multiple profit streams. So make sure, and I say this a lot, especially on this day, on this holiday, Martin Luther King Day. Remember this. If you can work 9 to 5 for him, why can't you work 7 to 10 for you? Your family, your heirs, you deserve success. Don't settle. You don't have to. There's so much opportunity for us out there today. Forget about the economy. The hell with the economy. You have to create your own economy. Then, and only then, will you have the freedom you're looking to achieve. That's the truth. Now, let's go a little bit into this 2021 Rolodex of virtual assistants. Now, it took me about 2.5 months for my team and I to really put everything together in this copy. And the reason why it took so long, because this is the third edition of this Rolodex. We started in 2019. We did one in 2020. And this is the third edition, the 2021 Rolodex. Everything has been updated, which means we have somewhere around a good 1,000 freelancers and outsourcers all compiled into this 65-page book. And here's an actual copy of the book. And I'm going to give you guys the digital version of this, but we also have a hard version that, I may decide to give a couple of hard versions out. If you like a autographed copy of the hard version as well of the book, let me know. I will do a drawing and give away 3 copies, hard copies of this book as well for 3 lucky person. But everybody will have an opportunity to get the digital version. Now, let's go into details. On the inside, this is what it looks like. Table of contents, we have over 65 pages of all of the top outsourcers that my company has vetted, my team has vetted in regards to the jobs and tasks that they do. Let's look at some of these things that we're going to have in here. It starts off with how outsourcing overview. What is outsourcing? Outsourcing has incredible benefits. We talk about those. We talk about those benefits. Getting the most from the guide. I actually break down and give you guys an actual way in which you can use this guide to get the most benefit from it. Making the most money from outsourcing. Remember, if you want to do outsourcing, you could actually use some of the resources, the arbitrage method that I talked about, in order to start generating income if you want to do it. How to vet the outsourcers. How to access or put assets of control into your process. Because you have to be able to bring in that right person that's not going to rip you off. Also, you want to have milestones and deliveries, because the most important part of actually working with a VA is rewarding that rock star VA that is doing the job at a high level. We talk about that in the book. We talk about how to solve problems that you have with your outsourcers. Now, here's what we cover in regards to things and jobs that you could have the outsourcers do for you. You can have them do graphic design. You can have them do banners and headers, banners and ad design, business cards, ebooks, flyers, illustrations, landing pages. I can't tell you how many landing pages we have in my real estate business. We use landing pages to capture information from sellers. We use landing pages to capture information from wholesalers and bird doggers. We use landing pages to capture information from actual buyers. So all of these are done with landing pages. And I'm giving you the best of the best people that can perform these different jobs. You have photography and Photoshop. If you are doing videos, you want to have somebody touch up your videos. You want to have somebody touch up your thumbnails for your videos and so on, your actual properties, pictures and so on. We have that inside of here. Presentation and sales materials. Web design. If you're looking for good web designers at very low, affordable prices, my actual 2021 Rolodex of virtual assistants will be the key point for you. And let's look at this, guys. We're only at the page 26. Like I said, it's 65 full pages. And I'm going to tell you when we get to the end of this video exactly how you can get it for free $99. We have WordPress development, because sometimes when you're working with WordPress, things can become awry. So if you want somebody to fix your site, I got it covered for you. Also, social media covers. Mobile site design, mobile app design, product development. If you ever wanted to get into selling a product, we got you covered with some of these virtual assistants. Video development, product management, product writing, ebook formatting, software development. We use various software and scrapers to scrape information from different sites like Craigslist and Zillow in our business. And that's how you could work with software developers as well as somebody that is familiar with growing Podio. So all of this is covered inside of this 2021 Rolodex of virtual assistants and outsourcers. Video animation, game development, app development, whiteboard videos, testimonials, and actor reviews. If you are a real estate investor, you want to use testimonials to show the actual individuals that you want to do business with the success of your business. And they have virtual assistants that can actually help you with that as well. Copywriters, voiceover work. If you look at some of the actual landing pages that we have, you'll notice that we have videos where we have an actor speaking over the actual words of that video. Press releases. Press release is another great way to get your business out there over the internet and have people run to your, or should I say, traffic generated to your website, your money sites, and so on. We got proofreading and editing. Now, that's something I need because you guys know sometimes the boy here have a problem when it comes to putting stuff together on email. I mean, you guys have seen some of the crazy words I put in my email sometimes. So I definitely needed somebody to proofread some of that stuff. Copywriting, resumes and cover letters, translation, article writing, social media marketing. You definitely want to have somebody that can handle your Facebook, that can handle your YouTube, that can handle your Twitter, your Instagram, your TikTok, and your Clubhouse. It has it all. Facebook user. I wish I knew who that was. They said, Tammy, Charles, you guys are awesome. Unfortunately, the Facebook users, I'm unable to see your names. So if you don't mind, if you leave a comment, let me know who you are so I know exactly who to thank for that comment. Thank you so much. Now, you can have somebody send tweets out for you on social media. You can help get fans and followers from somebody. Search engine optimization. How many of you have wanted to get your sites ranked on the first page of Google? Now, the key to you getting organic traffic revolves around search engine optimization. Now I'm going to give you individuals that can do that kind of work for you for pennies on the dollar. Hey, Troy, thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Keyword research. When you're talking about making videos, for you guys who follow my YouTube channel, I have almost 800 videos on that channel, and almost every video has been keyword optimized so that when people search for different topics such as sell my house fast, real estate investing, learn real estate investing, my videos show up and direct that person to my money sites. Now, when I say my money sites, I'm talking about my landing pages, I'm talking about my sales pages, I'm talking about my squeeze pages, all for my buyers, sellers, renters, homeowners, investors, you name it. All of these types of industries could use your help. All of these are ways in which you can monetize your knowledge. Now, backlink building. Now, the key phrase when I'm talking about backlink building means that you're able to build backlinks to your silo sites that will allow your other sites to rise in the search engine. You're talking about SEO scanning and reporting, local SEO. Now, if you guys didn't know this, but one of the easiest ways to rank your website, rank your business on Google is to simply fill out a Google My Business listing. That's it. That's one of the easiest ways to get your business ranked. I just gave you a golden nugget. Now, if you guys are feeling, if you guys are liking the information I'm telling you right now, give me some hearts, give me some love. Let me know something. I'm a glutton for positivity. So let me hear something. And I'm not going to stop until I get at least 10 of you guys saying something. I'm not going to start until you do it. All right. Greg, thank you. Mike, thank you. That's 2. Fraser, thank you. I appreciate it. James, thank you. I appreciate it. That's 4. I need 6 more. All right. Facebook user, thank you. Walter, thank you. Jay Boone. Is that Juanita Boone? Thank you. Great information. That's 8. I need 2 more. Some basic bull. Thank you, my brother. Burn artist, thank you. Now, yes. I love the way you guys are responding. Now, let's go into the book. As you can tell, Outsourcing Overview. This is some of the parts we got going for you inside of the book. The way I set this book up as a PDF, for those of you, every last one of you will have an opportunity to get the PDF. Now, how do you get the PDF? Inside of the PDF, we'll have all the different titles in which the individuals can perform duties for you and a description of all the actual duties. Now, there are links. Now, in some PDFs, you can click on them. In other PDFs, you'll be able to actually copy the actual URL. I would prefer you copy the URL because that way you make sure you get the full link reaction. So all you'd have to do is just click on any one of the links or copy, right click, and copy the actual URL. That's it. Here's the full URL. And it will take you to the actual VA that could do that work for you. Page design graphics, full site graphics, landing page. Now, the key thing to squeeze pages, guys, we use a lot of squeeze pages in our business in order to generate lists for buyers and sellers and so on. Logo designs, you got it. Photo, photography, all of them is covered in the Mad Scientist 2021 Rolodex. Like I mentioned, 60 plus pages, content, 65 pages can be found in this one Rolodex for 2021. And we've done all the vetting for you. We've only picked the top actual virtual assistants and outsourcers for all the different industries. And we even try to go with the ones that give you great prices plus quality work. Now, of course, you're still going to have to vet them yourself. Never take anyone's word as bond. You still have to vet them yourself. But we've done all the heavy lifting for you with the different categories, making sure you have the type of reviews that the person you want to have and so on. Now, I know what you're saying. Charles, we've been here 33 minutes, and we're ready to get our hands on your Rolodex. Well, how can we do it? All you have to do, first of all, do you want to know how you can get your hands on it right now? I mean, if you want to know how you can get your hands on my Rolodex for free right now, let me know. I'll be waiting for your response. Let's see. Okay, Greg. Okay, Greg wants it. Mike. Okay, Mike. Corey wants it. James wants to know how. Okay, James. Kendall, love you too, my brother. Thank you. Walter, yes, he wants it. Earl definitely wants it. Backstreet Properties, yes, he wants it. Okay. Give me about 5 more. Who else wants it? Jay Boone, Hal, absolutely. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yes. The suspense is killing me. Steve Petty, hell yes. Okay. I'm liking what I'm hearing. I just need 2 more. Yes, 2 more yeses, y'all. Give the preacher 1 more, 2 more yeses. James, yes. Michael, yes. Okay. Here's how you can get my 2021 Rolodex for virtual assistants outsourcers for free, $99. All you have to do is subscribe to my YouTube channel if you haven't done so already. Subscribe to the YouTube channel and leave a comment. Mad Scientist, give me the Rolodex now. If you already subscribed, meaning if you already have subscribed to my channel, then all you have to do is leave a comment. Mad Scientist, give me the Rolodex now. That's it. I don't want you to pay for anything. I don't want you to buy anything. All I want is your subscription and your comment. Mad Scientist, give me your Rolodex now. That's all you have to do. Leave that comment. I will make sure you get your hands the link for the Rolodex. Told you guys, I'm going to make 2021 your best year. I don't care what you say. My wife and I are going to do everything we can to make this your most profitable, your most financially independent, your most fantabulous year yet. 2020 is gone. This is 2021. And let's start it out on the right note with Mad Scientist 2021 Virtual Assistant and Outsourcers Rolodex. That's all I got for you guys. I told you, I'm here to serve you and your needs when it comes to understanding and learning this beautiful business that I love called real estate investing. So I want you guys to have a fantastic evening. Leave those comments, and I will make sure you will get your hands on the Rolodex. You will get the digital copy. This is Charles Blair, the Mad Scientist. See you later, guys. Take care, and gals. Bye.